What's up, everyone? Justin here, back with the predictions for the next WWE Premium Live Event pay-per-view. It's tonight. I should have done this predictions before Saturday morning, but I was busy. And then the holiday happened. On Thursday was Thanksgiving. Here we go with, this should not take very long. 5 matches are here down on the card. 5 matches. Survivor Series. War Games 2022. This is my predictions. So fucking happy. So happy that War Games is on the main roster. Finally. Fucking finally. War Games is a part of the main roster thanks to Triple H. Because Vince, you owned it. You owned War Games since, I think, 2001 or 2, whatever. I don't believe you copyrighted War Games every year, the name, because MLW actually did a War Games in 2003, and they called it War Games. But anyways, War Games, one of the greatest gimmick matches, cage matches, concepts of all time created by the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Seriously. War Games is one of the best, funnest matches to watch. And if Vince was here in power, we would not ever get a War Games on the main roster. I'm shocked he allowed it in NXT. But we all know he didn't give a fuck about NXT or their talent, because every time they were brought on the main roster, a lot of them were buried or released or chasing the 24/7 title. So here we go with my War Games Survivor Series predictions. So I am so fucking happy that War Games is tonight on the main roster. Thanks to Triple H. So up first, I think we're going to have the women's War Games match kick off the show. Because the Bloodline and Roman, they're saving them for the main event, in my opinion. Roman is the fucking main event of any premium live event. He should be. He's one of the longest reigning champs in well over 30 years. He's been one of the longest reigning world champs. I would say he's been the longest reigning champ since Hogan in 84 to 88. So up first, Women's War Games team: Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Mia Yim, and the returning The Man, Becky Lynch, is back. I'll be back in a second. So, I thought I had a Man Becky Lynch shirt here, but it's somewhere else. I have a ton of wrestling shirts, but whatever. Becky's back. The Man. Big time Bex is back. And here's the old Becky Lynch shirt. So, yeah, that's all I got right now. The Man shirt is somewhere else where she's busted open and got her nose busted. That's the shirt. And it says The Man. But I'm very happy Becky's back. That's awesome. And my God, when she walked to the ring on SmackDown, what a pop. And Becky is just carries herself like a fucking superstar. She is a mega star. She's actually... Now, Bianca can be a mega star and should be if she stays around like 3 to 4 more years, or 2 more years at least. She can be. Charlotte is a mega star. But Becky, in my opinion, Becky Lynch is the biggest star that the women in the women's division in WWE has. Becky is their biggest star for the women. And I would say Bianca's like number 2. Charlotte is probably number 2 also, or 3. But Team EST taking on Damage Control, Bailey, Dakota Kai, Io Sky. They got Nikki Cross as their partner. She's back. No more fucking Nikki ASH. That shit was stupid and played out. A dumb, cartoonish superhero gimmick did not work for Nikki Cross. She's a lot better as Nikki Cross. And they got a partner, Rhea Ripley. They got on their team. That's a hell of a team. But Bianca, my God, Bianca is Becky Lynch. Asuka, Bianca, that's a hell of a team too. My prediction, Team EST win. With Becky Lynch back. She's been out of action since SummerSlam at the end of July. Up next, let's go with the SmackDown Women's title. Ronda Rousey defends against one of my favorites. Seriously, one of my favorite women wrestlers, Shotzi Blackheart, getting a title shot on a pay-per-view. That's awesome. That's great. I love to see it, but sadly, she won't win. There's no way. I think Ronda will hold onto the title until WrestleMania for sure. I don't know who the hell defeats her. If Becky will, hopefully Becky, or maybe Charlotte. I don't know. But I would love to see Shotzi win and be a short part-time champ. Not part-time, but a short-term champion. That'd be great. Have Shotzi hold it for a month and lose it back. But I doubt that happens. Sadly, my prediction, Ronda Rousey wins. I don't dislike Ronda in the ring. She's very good in the ring. But I love Shotzi more. But Ronda Rousey wins is my prediction. Up next, AJ Styles. This is a dream match. We've seen it once before, but it will always be good. AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. AJ with the OC at ringside. I don't think Mia Yim will be there at ringside. Maybe she will be, but I doubt it if this match is taking place after the Women's Wargames. But AJ with the OC taking on Finn Balor with the Judgment Day. Damian Priest, Dominic. I don't know if Rhea will be at ringside. She should not. Rhea should not be at ringside. They should be selling Wargames and their injuries from the match. It was always called the match beyond. Submit or surrender. Well, Mia Yim and Rhea should not be at ringside because they were just in a Wargames. I'm going to go with Finn Balor wins. That's my prediction. Should be very good. U.S. title match. Triple threat for the U.S. title. Seth freaking Rollins defends against Bobby Lashley, who has been on a fucking rampage, destroying everybody, and against Austin Theory, who they tried to push a lot more, and they did pretty good. Had him show more attitude, like he cared more, like he's more serious, but he did lose his cash-in. I thought it was hilarious. I didn't care that it was not a cash-in on the world title. I didn't care. I didn't give a fuck. Because I didn't want Austin Theory to be champion anyways. World champion. He should not be. Maybe he'll win the U.S. title. I don't know. Maybe Lashley will win it. This is a toss-up. I'm going to just go with Seth freaking Rollins wins and retains. Now the main event. The men's War Games. The Bloodline. Roman Reigns, Solo, Sikoa, Sami Zayn, and the Usos with Paul Heyman. By the way, Paul Heyman was a part of War Games 30 fucking years ago at War Games 92. That's a pretty crazy stat. He was part of the Wargames match as a manager for the Dangerous Alliance in WCW against Sting's team. And now he's a part of Wargames again in 2022. So Paul Heyman, the guy needs to go in the Hall of Fame next year when WrestleMania is in Philly. Because Philly is the home of ECW, the company Paul Heyman made famous. So, the Bloodline takes on the Brawling Brutes, Sheamus, Ridge Holland, Butch, Pete Dunne, Drew McIntyre, and Kevin Owens was their surprise mystery partner. Kevin Owens, he's back. I don't know if he has a torn MCL or messed up knee. I heard he did, but he's going to compete. Thank God. Because you need Kevin Owens a part of this match to continue this story with Sami Zayn and the Bloodline and the possible breakup. I think the Bloodline attacks Sami in Wargames, just beats the crap out of him after the match and destroys him in the cage, in the double ring. Now, about the double ring, first time ever on a WWE pay-per-view, 2 rings side by side. Again, WCW, the NWA did it many times. Had 2 rings on pay-per-views, on Fall Brawl. When Fall Brawl became annual pay-per-view, was for the first time, I believe, in September 93. We saw Fall Brawl as a pay-per-view where that Wargames happened. 93 Wargames I did not enjoy it. It was not very good. It was okay, but not great. 92 Wargames was great. Hopefully, I think, these 2 Wargames matches for the first time ever on Survivor Series will be very awesome and very good. My prediction, the Bloodline wins the Wargames. The Bloodline wins. And after the match, I think there's a breakup. During the match, Sami could fuck up. And, I don't know, accidentally haluva kick Roman in the face or something. And then after it, they might destroy Sami, kick him out of the Bloodline. Or get rid of him. But, yeah, I think the Bloodline should win. For sure, they should go over. The Bloodline wins is my prediction. Hope you enjoyed my predictions for Survivor Series Wargames. It is fucking tonight, so don't miss it. I'll be watching it live on Peacock. Hopefully you will too. I'll be tweeting it live on my Twitter at WWE NXT Guy. Have a great rest of your day and weekend. Bye for now.